Bradley's happened this morning, and
Right.
so we have been talking a little bit about safe spaces for the LGBTQ plus community. So when you think about that, what do you think being so ingrained into the community that we can do to keep these spaces alive and running?
I think probably the most important thing is, and when I say this, I don't mean you need to spend every single dollar you have, but I think really it's just a matter of going out and supporting these companies. Go to Bradley's, and I'm not saying you have to go there every week or every month, but stop in, say hi,
Right. Yeah.
buy a drink.
Yes.
Maybe next month stop by a cocktail, buy a drink.
Right.
Maybe next month stop by a different place and have a drink.
Right.
It doesn't, but if you do it, and I do it, that's 3 visitors that they probably wouldn't have had.
Right.
And then you put 10 people to start doing that. And
Right.
at least we're keeping that money within. I hear all these places that, now mind you, our allies are fantastic people. Some of our allies, I think, are better than some of our own in our community as far as support goes.
Right.
Those places, some of them aren't really our allies. Some of them are just trying to make that dollar off of us. So I think it's important to make sure that we sift out those people and really spend our money in the community, spend our money with allies that do support us, and really just get out and show them the support they need, because we're losing them a lot and quickly here. And then we have incidents like Bradley's, where this comes in, and then it keeps people from wanting to go out and be in those spaces because they're scared. And that's okay to be scared. And that's okay. But we also need to know that our community, especially our community, is very much about helping each other at this time. Whenever things hit the fan, you can always depend on the gay community to be there for have your back. And it's
absolutely.
like you may hear some stuff you don't want to hear too, but the majority of the people will have your back no matter what. And I think that those spaces allow for that, and that's why they are our safe spaces. And even though they are getting infiltrated, with people who don't support us, and you see that in some of the pride events and things like that, where they come out acting like they support, and then they switch the last minute just to get triggered responses from people.
True.
And it's just we need to really focus on our community and our businesses and our allies.
Definitely.
And that's just, if they're, besides share and comment, we really just do need to be sharing those spaces and say, hey, listen, I had a nice taco at this place, or go check it out.
Right.
And it doesn't hurt to try something new. And again, you don't have to be a dedicated, you don't have to, and if it's not great, that's okay too.
Right.
Or even just something simple like sharing that you were at a location.
Right.
I do that all the time.
You do.
Right.
Yeah.
Check in and say, hey, and I tag the Skittle Squad.
And again, then that shows that, hey, we've been here, and then somebody on the feed says, oh, I haven't been to cocktail in a few weeks, It looks like they're, check out the pool. Let's go down there and see it. You know what I mean? So that encourages that kind of thing. And that's what I think is the most important thing that we have, is really just getting out and supporting. We need to focus on our community.
Yeah.
Because so much of our community is being dissolved.
It is. It really is.
And that's scary to me, because you have people that are still coming out. You have people that are still struggling. You have people that still need help. And it's and it's just when these safe spaces go away, it can be a little.
Yeah, and like I had mentioned, with the digital age right now, people are so siloed now.
Yeah.
And so, if you're not a bar person, you can go out to, they have the Hot Mess, they have Fan League.
Yeah, for sure.
You can do a sporting, they've got bowling, kickball, these amazing things, or you could join the Gay Men's Choir of Tampa Bay.
Sure.
I mean, there's so many great things that you can do. I know, Paul and I being on the show, we do end up visiting a lot of places that maybe we wouldn't end up at.
For sure.
And I love, going in there, and like you said, even if it's just buying one drink, just supporting that business and then creating that awareness. And so it's great when we have folks like you come on, because really part of the show is just about highlighting the community.
Right.
So we do really, really, really need to make sure that we're supporting each other, especially right now. Yeah, absolutely. Paul, any other questions from you?
Who do you like to collaborate with? Because I know we had briefly talked about maybe doing Skittle Squad and Tampa Bay Gay doing some sort of collaboration. If you could collaborate with anybody,
so there's probably 2 parts to this. So I love I love doing things with my nonprofits. I think because they really need a lot of help. I think they need a lot of, they need as much visual help as they can get, because a lot of them are running on skeleton crews too.
Yeah.
So being able to help them out and focus. So I'm always open to more collaborations and doing any work with any nonprofit. So please reach out, please. But selfishly, I would love to. I'm a big hockey fan.
Okay.
So I would love to have the Lightning do something.
That's
I
fun.
know they do a lot with with the previous Tampa Pride and some of the nonprofit Pride organizations throughout the area. So, and I've been involved with those, type of events. But I would love to see that kind of.
I went to my
partnership.
first hockey game earlier this year, the Lightning.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was so unbelievably
I've
amazing.
never been.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah.
shocked. It's a full production.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, they put on an amazing show. Yeah, really, really great.
And a lot of fun. If you
Yeah.
haven't been to
Lot of
a
fun.
hockey game, it's very
No, I haven't.
it's very nonstop action.
It was a lot of fun. I was shocked. I was
Okay.
like, wow, sports ball. I like it.
Yeah, sports ball. I was just going to ask if they were soccer, because I was like, I don't know, Lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning
It's
Sense.
hockey.
The name of
it's
the hockey team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know anything about sports, so.